Hey there, my name is Josh Diotti here with Customer Relations, and today we are here to get you ready for delivery day. That's right, it's finally here. And so I am sure you have watched a lot of the component videos to help you decide if the product is for you or not. And so the goal of this video here today is to help educate you on how to use your van to make sure you are ready to go. And so slow us down, turn closed captions on, rewind, rewatch the video completely if you need to. Make sure you take notes, write any questions down so that we can best use your time here on delivery day. So with that being said, let's get started. Basically this just folds back to open up more living walk around room.
Yeah.
But these poles just slide out.
Nice.
Yep. And then the platform folds out, and then the mattress just kind of like that.
Cool.
Okay, now you got your bed space.
Right.
So I always say Dometic works as like a good step stool up to here, but you got something else in mind.
It's going to be interesting to see what I have thought about what she's going to do.
Sure.
So I'll have to think about that. I might have to, especially today. I might have
with
to,
the foot.
because I'm going to put the bike under here, so I'm assuming this is going to have to.
Yeah,
will the
probably.
real tire fit under there, like at this level?
Which one?
Just like a it's like a 29er.
Okay.
27.
Yeah,
plus.
usually. So can you detach the front tire and put it on a fork mount? So
Yeah,
if you do
I think we
that,
have
usually the
mounts,
handlebars
right?
or the
Yeah.
seat is the highest point.
Right.
So
The
I would
seat,
say you're going to raise the bed probably another 2 inches or so, but that'd be about it.
I have
Usually.
a dropper when it works.
Cool.
I could push a dropper down.
I would say this is almost the height for bikes. So
Okay.
if you raise it another
That's
2 or
good.
so inches, then
Okay.
yeah, maybe.
All right.
Also depends a little bit on bike, but I would say approximately this is average. So,
Okay. That's good.
Good question.
All right, perfect.
So right here we got your rocker switches.
Okay.
So like I say, you can turn stuff on and off from there. To control the height of the bed, we've got your hydraulic lift crank here. So you just pull that out and lefty loosey, righty tighty raises it up. Okay, and so you can kind of get whatever height's comfortable for you. With this handle, you just got to keep in mind you cannot close the door on it when it's sticking out like this. So you just pull out on it and tuck it back in.
Okay, yeah.
Does that make sense? Any questions on that?
No, that's really cool.
For gear slide, to operate it, we just pull on this red handle. And, oh man, it's stuck there. There we go. But pull on this red handle, and as I'm holding this red handle, it's going to keep coming, right? But if I let go of the red handle, it should click back every 8 or so inches.
Okay.
And so that just catches if you're on a hill or something.
Right,
Okay? Does that make sense? So if it's ever loaded down with a lot of weight, sometimes it can be harder, especially if you have it all the way out, then you load it with a lot of weight. You might have to like lift up on it and push in at the same time.
Okay.
Sometimes coming underneath for the red handle is a little bit easier. So use that as you will. But yeah, other than that, fork mounts and stuff, they're just these little T-turn knobs. I'll show you how these work. And this will be true for anything in the van, like the hanging cabinets, anything like that. They're just going to be these T-style nuts. Okay, and those turn into the T-track. So anywhere there's T-track, something like this could be mounted. We also give you a bunch of metal eye hooks. That way you can strap stuff down. Okay, but as we put these in here, you just want to be aware. You just want to make sure that that T-slot's going to turn in the track. Sometimes it can be deceiving. It looks like it was. This is especially true for hanging cabinets as you adjust those. So I'm going to teach you a little hack, okay? On the tip of that nut, you're going to see a little line. So that line runs the same. It runs parallel with how that T-slot runs. So you'll basically, when you put this in here, you'll want to make sure, as you look, you can see now that that line is perpendicular to the way the track is running. And so that means that that T-nut really kind of turned in there. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, and so you just want to make sure, just give a visual inspection that like that happened. Maybe not so important with like a fork mount. Very important for hanging cabinets. Okay, because you can see where maybe you thought you tightened it and you didn't, and then you're driving, you hit a big bump, and maybe one side falls off.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, any questions on that?
No, can you buy these like and then just attach?
Yeah,
stuff?
we give you a whole handful up front.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Perfect.
so
Okay.
if you ever have other devices you're wanting to attach, or like I said, we give you the same thing but with a metal ring on the end, and it allows you to like bungee stuff down. Or,
oh, cool.
we give you some 3D printed hooks as well.
Awesome.
Okay.